Yo, welcome back to Small Crawls. As you can see, I'm not alone today. Had my buddy come over and he's using the truck I built for my dad. That C10 is very, very much bone stock. It has wheels, tires, wheel weights, servo, and a steering link, and that's literally it. And man, he does some impressive lines with this little guy for sure. It was a super hot day out, 100 plus, So we took our sweet ass time. But here I'm teaching him how it's gonna crawl really with those smaller tires in comparison to how he was watching me earlier. And this is, I want to say, his second time ever driving an SCX 24. He does pretty good. I'm telling him about the low, medium, and high switch on the remote, so he's goofing around with that right now. I think I convinced him to leave it in high. He almost gets this right here. If he would have drove right here now, if he would have drove like that, but kept going forward, I think he would have went up that rock. When I drove that little C10 around after I got done building it, it was very, very, very capable for what it is. The small tires are definitely a hindrance, but the Patagonias, they're really grippy. They're a really good tire. I kind of really like them, but they're too small, and you can see your diffs just hang up, and that's why I went with such a big monster tire instead of portal axles. But here I just told him, dude, throw it in high and just find a line and floor it, and you'll go up. Trust me. He does it. He looks at me and goes, hell yeah. But I get hung up here. Decide to try to small crawl it, do it all slow. But no, it didn't work. I had to wood it up as well. Yeah, look at that thing just go. He's just going to town with it. Mine's struggling, bouncing. I don't know if it's because my tires were so dirty or what, and I don't even know how they got that dirty. Because I popped a drive shaft when I went up to my lake property, and I didn't run it at all. Had a little bit of a struggle here, just because I was slipping, but he also he got high centered here. I told him to go more to the left. He said yellow and went right. He almost gets out of this. His recovery skills with these little things are pretty amazing. He has quite the save coming up, and it blew my mind. Just blew my mind. I end up repositioning him here in a second. I say, yeah, I called it there, and then stupidly I set him right on top of my rack. Thought that would be okay, and it totally just screwed up my whole line. So we're just out here goofing off now, playing follow the leader. I realized I'm just not going to be able to go that way. I give it another shot, and then oh, this cracks me up, man. Whoops. I'm going this way now, baby. I tried to slow crawl it. Definitely did not work out. That's for sure. Ended up catching my diff here in the front. When in doubt, floor it out. That's always my motto. Top Bryce that too, and you can see how it works for him here in a second. So we decided to pick a whole new line. He wanted to try the tree. I said, hell yeah, let's do it. Told him you want to hit it either dead center or to the left with those tires. Had a fog machine just there. It was pretty sweet. Tell him to hit middle or left. He hits right. Hell yeah, brother. Immediately regretted what he did. So now he's gonna try the middle. The when in doubt, floor it out. I think it would have helped him right there. I think honestly it would have popped up that rear end and shot him up over perfect. But he goes for another repo here. Doesn't make it. So I send him to the back of the line. Showing him a line that I usually take, that I took with the stock trucks. Or smaller tires, I should say. Not stock trucks. RC Car Parts just showed up, I think. Anywho, we get up over this, no problem. Showed him the line there to the left and how it was going to articulate, and, you know, his car will tip forward if he hits it in a certain spot with the rear and yada yada yada. But he's going to give it either I think this is his second attempt for sure. Yeah, this is his second attempt here. Finally goes to the left. I think he went a little too far left. Goes for another repo. Little track destruction, no big deal. When in doubt, don't floor it out. Alright, his third attempt, he does pretty well. I will say he nails this one. He finally started learning how to pop the throttle and hook tires. Yeah, gets up over, no problem, man. Almost drives it off. Told him throw it in reverse, Terry. Throw it in reverse. Saved it. And one of the craziest recoveries coming up here. Just absolutely wild. I'm sitting here trying to figure out, which line can I take? Which one could he possibly do? And this is the one that I thought. Yeah, it's a pretty big hole right there, but if he were to hook his tire, I think he could ride it. But just doing my due diligence to not roll off here. High clearance links really help with things like that. Get it on down to the stopping point here. This cat. Whoa. I don't know how the hell that thing's just stroking out here. Just hooked and stayed there. Made me laugh pretty hard, like it blew my mind. Like that just happened. Less weight, you know. And then how he does this still takes me a second to process. This save he does here is just it's insane. So he gets his controller back in his hands, like, okay, here we go. Watch this shabao in reverse. Like, what? Wow. Yeah, just baffled that he's curling this good with that. You know, I got at least 2 stock SCX-24s and upgrades into that blue Gladiator. Found a little cricket right here. Just out here goofing, you know. too funny. Too fun. If you guys are thinking about getting one of these, them with very minimal upgrades or just stock on the right terrain is so much fun. You can have oodles of fun. Coming up on the end of the video here. Man, he made it up and over. Look at that. I accidentally hit that, but he goes, he thought that was a part of the line. I love it. Guy's a goof, just like me. Well, I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is Small Crawls. I'm out.